tell it again. I'm bad at that.
Totally, right? One at night, one at night. I'm not me.
Just think about it. Because then your system becomes dependent.
You gotta move for that.
There's an agenda. Did you find
get a wheelchair and
it?
become dependent.
They're all coming up.
There's a guy who sells his bro. Where are people? Thing, bro? What the heck?
No one's in another thing.
Yeah, no, really.
It's alright, there's still so much time.
Yeah.
Get the money you wouldn't have deserved.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Making long.
I'll put down and take it off and try to get it off. 1,500.
Actually, I never fishing
We
again.
got 3 signs.
Dude.
Number 3 fisherman in the state.
Friends with Vince.
Did you put that?
No.
Fisherman Ben.
The game show is about to
I wonder where you got that from.
Pretty good, how you doing? Let's make a bid on Nate's
Neil?
Nate's meal here. Do 55.
Oh man, the bidding is out in the open.
It's coming up.
I'm being told to tell Todd to make sure the Zoom is zooming. Welcome everyone to our first edition of Christadelphian Squares. Now let's meet our squares. We have Joel Larson, Connie Donatuccio, James Ross, Eden Roboto, Dan Roboto, Mike Paul Hamus, Katie Paul Hamus, Mike Vinny Diliberto, and Olivia Larson. Alrighty, and now we shall introduce our host, James Roboto.
Okay, well, welcome to our first Christadelphian Squares. I'm your host, James Roboto. I'd say I'm the host with the most, but this is the first time I'm hosting this, so probably not the most. How many people here have ever played tic-tac-toe? Oh, that's pretty disappointing. That's not every hand would go on that. Okay, so I actually might have to explain some rules. Let's go for the rules first. Then we're gonna focus on the squares here for a minute, and then we'll get some contestants up here. So just so everybody knows how to play the game, it's like tic-tac-toe. There's going to be X's and O's, right? But this is how it works. The contestant, once they get up here, is going to choose a square, and then we're going to ask the square a question. Now the square knows the right answer, but they may not give it. So they can embellish, they can pretend and make something up, and the contestant has to decide whether or not the answer is correct. If it is, then you get an X or an O, whichever one you are. If not, then it goes to the other contestant and you don't get anything up on the board. So there's a couple ways to win. Obviously, if you get all in a row, whether that's across, whether that's vertical or diagonal, if, and some of you know, those who are really tic-tac-toe aficionados, sometimes nobody wins, right? Because you're so skilled. But in this, you can figure out a winner still, because if you get if you're an X or an O, if you get 5 of those up on the board, even if you don't get them in a row, you then still win. Does that make sense? You guys understand that? Which I think that we should do regular tic-tac-toe in that way. I don't think that would really work. Okay, so anyways. Yeah.
If you get it wrong, the X or O goes to the other person.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Big, important thing that I forgot. If you get it wrong, that square goes to the other contestant. Except for the win. Except for the win. Except for the win. Okay? So that's important to remember. So if you get it wrong, it's going to the other side. Okay? So before we get to our contestants, let's just quickly go through. We got an introduction into their names, but I just want to real quick have everybody up here say one thing about themselves to the crowd that otherwise the crowd might not know. So why don't we start in the back with the Joel of all trades, Joel Larson.
I'm not ready to say anything yet.
That's exactly why I did it.
So if you know me, I don't like talking.
Exactly. There you go. Good. All right, Connie, go ahead. Give him something.
I have a lot in common with Joel.
I know everything about everybody here.
Hey, turn that one off real quick. That one is the one that, like, killed everybody before. Here, use that one.
I agree with James. I have everyone's secrets, so I've read all the answers.
And something, if you didn't know, if there's anybody on this stage you do not want to mess with, it would be Mike Polhamus, because he does know Krav Maga.
Am I supposed to say so? Listen, I did some research. I know everything about everybody, but I just can't remember.
And if you know him, you know that's true. He knows everything. I grew up with it, so.
I actually have all the answers right here, so I've got it all. Me too. I also know everything about everybody.
I sense a theme here. Let's get a little better than that. Now, hold on. You're about to hear from the sweetest man in the room. Vin Diliberto. Maybe you get that. Maybe you don't.
Man in the room.
So, yeah, this is my favorite place to be.
Excellent. Okay, who understands why he's the sweetest man? Exactly, okay.
I'm here against my will, so.
All right, excellent. Mom was in charge and you were going to get a square. Okay, so, announcer Lincoln, you want to pull up the first 2 contestants here? Call them up to the front.
So our first contestants for round 1 are Sarah and Noah Robinson.
Hey, all right. So, Sarah, why don't you come on up, take a seat. There's probably, all right, no, it doesn't matter which one you sit in. So just so you know, just like yourselves, they had no idea that they were going to be called on. Just in case you guys are all out there thinking, oh, I'm just here to watch. Maybe not. Okay. Now, we're not going to flip a coin for who goes first. We're going to rock, paper, scissors. Okay? So you guys ready? You're going to do 1. Ooh. Okay. So Mom wins. Okay. All right, Sarah. Before I ask the question, you get to pick a square. So who would you like to pick?
Vinny Diliberto.
Oh, sure. Okay. The first question for the sweetest man in the room. Here it is. Although he makes fun of Canada at every opportunity, deep down, Dave Donatuccio truly wishes he was from the great white north. Is that true or false?
I've known Dave just about all my life, and it is absolutely true.
True. Okay, so Sarah, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Vinny on this one. I think it's true.
Go with Vinny. Excellent, excellent. False! You know what he said? Not only did he say false, he said, no way, eh? All right, so unfortunately for Sarah, she doesn't get that one, but Noah, that means you got an O. So look at the board. That's you. So you can choose your square. So pick a person, like tic-tac-toe, right? So you're the O. Eden, all right, Eden. I have to say, this could be my favorite question. And Eden got this, and this is such a good one. Okay, so pay attention carefully, okay? Okay, Eden, you ready? Dave Kitchen has an interesting physical feature. I mean, that's just fantastic. What is it? Now, you don't have to blindly guess. I have a few suggestions here. Everybody's going to be looking at you, Dave, a little funny right now, but his right ear is higher than his left ear. Okay, that's A. B, he is double jointed in his elbows. Okay, just make sure everyone's sitting for this one. C, he has webbed toes. Okay, and the last one, which is really quite interesting. D, he has a heart-shaped birthmark on his right thigh. So which is it? Which is that interesting physical feature that Dave Kitchen carries around with him every single day?
See, when I look at him, I feel like he almost...
My dad is also the king of corny jokes, which I also had to endure as I grew up. All right. He won't stop either. He thinks it's so funny. Nobody else is laughing. I don't know how funny it could possibly be. All right, Eden, what do you think?
When I look at him, I feel like he screams amphibian.
I don't know how I would take that if I were you.
I feel like it's going to be C.
All right, so C, webbed toes. What do you think, Noah? Is that the right answer? Is that the wrong answer?
Wrong answer.
Wrong. Noah says it's the wrong answer. Okay, so I hate to break it to you, Noah, but Uncle Dave Kitchen is part amphibian. He has webbed toes. So Sarah gets the X. Uh-oh, here we go.
We've got to see that.
Oh, we have got to see that. I'm not sure if Dave wants to share just right now. I don't know. Okay. He'll show us after. Excellent. Okay, so Sarah is on the board.
Okay.
All right, so Sarah, go ahead and pick.
Okay, so I guess I should go with, Dan.
Okay.
Wait, is Dan? Oh,
Yeah.
Uncle Danny.
There we go.
I don't know you as Dan. Uncle Danny.
I had to look at it too. I'm like, where is Dan up there? I didn't see him. Okay. So I'm going to, okay, here we go. Brinley DiLiberto was too afraid to go ziplining during their trip to the Bahamas. Is that true or false? Now, before you answer that, where is she? I know her fairly well because Ellie's like a real good friend there, and she's definitely a scaredy cat. Just saying.
Okay. So, Uncle, you have to answer first, right? What you think?
Yes, I answered. Yeah, because he said that backwards, didn't he?
Yeah. No, it's all right.
He'll get it one of these days. But, so the question is, she went ziplining? Did she go ziplining?
Did she? So
Did she or didn't she?
Did she? Was she too afraid to go ziplining? I gave you a little bit of a hint, maybe.
You know what? Brinley, she's got guts. I think she did it. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if the tree was in the way when she was going to the end, but I'm pretty sure she did it.
Okay, so you're pretty sure she did it.
Oh,
What do
yeah,
you think?
Memory serves me right, because I wasn't there.
I know Brinley pretty well, too. And she's pretty brave. So I'm going to go with that she did it.
You are correct. She did it.
I knew it. Good job, Brinley.
Nice. Well done. Well done. We were obviously joking, Brinley. We know that you're brave. We know that. Okay. Wow. So Noah, I think I know where you got to go.
Wait, who put Dan and X?
Oh, he should have an O, right?
No. O is Noah,
We're
and Sarah is the X. So you might want to go with the karate specialist. Okay.
I thought I was O's and I picked him.
It happened to work out for you. Okay. Oh, we can't do that one. Let's do this one.
Which one did you pick?
All right. You ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
This is a good one too. This is a good one too. All right. Just because it has a certain somebody in it, but how many people know about Who's the Boss? Anybody? If I say Who's the Boss, you know Who's the Boss? Okay, good. So those of you who don't, sorry, you might miss out on this one. But Connie Donatuccio has no time for Tony Danza. Who's the boss, right? She turned down his offer to give her his autograph. Is that true or false? What do you think, Mike?
So I know Connie pretty well. We've vacationed together. So
did she turn you down for an autograph?
Connie's a little bit mean when it comes to autographs. So, she doesn't like people, imposing themselves, and she's like, "Who's Tony Danza?" She's from Canada. They don't watch stuff.
Oh, right.
I figured she's definitely going to say she does not want Tony Danza's autograph.
Okay. So, what do you think? You going to agree with him?
He doesn't know who Tony Danza is.
He's the boss.
He's an actor. So did Aunt Connie want
I think it's true.
that she didn't want it? Yeah.
Now, you got to give her some credit because that's the right answer. True. She turned him down. She said, "No, you know who the boss is? It ain't you." All right. Very good, Noah. That was an important block. So you've stopped your mom from taking the win there. All right. So, Sarah, you have to pick
Okay, so
where you
I'm
want to go.
X's,
Your
right?
X's.
Okay,
Yep.
so I got to go with Joel.
Oh, okay. The Joel of all trades. Let's see. Oh,
We can do
you.
diagonal, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You ready, Joel? Nope. All right, perfect. That means he's ready. Here is your question. Oh, that's interesting. Don't get on Ellie's bad side. She keeps a collection of unflattering photos of her friends and family. Just in case. True or false?
Well, Ellie is trouble. So, I don't know. She's got a phone, right? She could. I'd say it's definitely a possibility that she's got a few pictures in there. Yeah. Could be.
Okay, all right.
That's a definite maybe.
It's a definite maybe. I'm not sure what that means.
Okay. I know Ellie is very silly, so I think that's a big possibility. So I'm going to go with yes. She definitely does that.
False. She only keeps the good ones. Oh.
She is sweet too, so that makes sense.
Okay, so that was helpful for you, Noah. Okay, where are you going here, Noah? Yeah.
Olivia.
Okay, Olivia Larson, who, by the way, was forced to be on the stage. Okay, Olivia. Okay. Ford, as in like the car company, Ford, once asked Daniel Giordano to be in their Christmas ad. True or false?
I'm not gonna lie, Dan's got charisma. So.
Ooh, okay.
So I've known him a long time, so I'm gonna, yeah, probably.
Okay. What do you think, Noah?
He answers.
I think that's true.
You think that's true? Unfortunately, it is false. It was actually Chevy, not Ford. All right, you can talk to him later about it. He's actually famous. You may want his autograph, Connie. Okay. All right, so, okay, here we go. It's a tough board up there.
Okay. So I can't win in any way, right? So
It's a if you can get the most of your X's up there.
Okay, got it. So it doesn't really matter which order.
Well, you definitely don't want to go with 2 probably, but you can still go diagonal.
Okay, so let's do. We're gonna do Connie. Does that make sense? I didn't think how I could win.
She's really trying. You're X.
I know I'm X.
So you can go diagonal. 7, 3.
I got like 2 hours of sleep last night, so my brain is not here.
She picked Connie.
Oh, got it. So I should do Katie or James, right?
Correct.
I've already picked Aunt Connie, so.
Okay. All right. We're going with it.
Do it. Sorry, at
Okay.
least it'll block the other team. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
Okay. So, Connie. Let's see. All right. You ready, Connie? Connie, who turned down Tony Danza's autograph. Here's the question. He might be an RN and a handyman now, but what other job did Joel Larson, the Joel of all trades, once have? And it's 4. Here's 4 possibilities. Is it A, cable guy, cable repair guy? Is it B, tow truck driver? C, a hairdresser, which you all know he can do very well. He can do hair. Or D, a pet sitter.
I mean, they all seem very plausible because it's Joel of all trades.
He can do all of it.
So
yeah.
But I also know how incredible he is at doing hair, including his own with the Flowbee. So he's cut your hair too? Yeah, you really shouldn't have done this. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go with hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
Yeah.
Okay, hairdresser.
Okay, so the options were
So
pet
the-
sitter.
Pet sitter, hairdresser, tow truck driver, and cable repair guy. So Connie is going with the hairdresser. Do you agree with her or disagree?
I definitely disagree because I know you need a special license to become a hairdresser, so I don't think Joel went that far, even
2
though I
hours
know
of
he
sleep,
does.
Not bad, Sarah.
I know. Sorry.
Not bad. I don't think most people know that.
But he can do a mean French braid. I know that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go. Oh.
You can just disagree.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Oh, I don't have to give an answer.
No, but I'd like to hear it.
See, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm curious.
I'm gonna go with cable repair guy. That would be my.
Repair guy,
That would
okay.
have been my guess.
So, you are correct in disagreeing with Connie because
Okay.
he was not a professional hairdresser, even though he's very talented and can do a mean French braid. He was not a cable repair guy, although I'm sure he's repaired the cables plenty of times at home because he's done it at the camp and here. But it was actually a tow truck driver, Joel Larson, the Joel of all trades. Okay, so that actually then goes to, wait, why did it go to, oh yeah, she got it right, yeah, okay. All right, Noah. So now it's a battle of right answers. So go ahead, pick a square. Noah, pick a square.
James Ross.
All right, James Ross. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, this is interesting. I was fascinated by this when I was a kid for some reason, and I can't say the fascination has totally worn off. Aunt Alice had a brother who was lost in the Bermuda Triangle and never heard from again. True or false?
What is that?
You want to explain the Bermuda Triangle? Do you know what it is?
It is the ship graveyard.
The ship graveyard. It is an area in the Atlantic Ocean, right, between 3 points where some crazy weather things have happened and ships and planes and things have just disappeared.
I think that's false, personally.
You think that it's false. Okay, so Aunt Alice had a brother who was lost in the Bermuda Triangle and never heard from again. James thinks it's false. Do you agree with James or disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree. You know why Noah disagrees? because he's a smart man. It's actually true.
Because you were fascinated with
I have to say, the Bermuda Triangle is a fascinating thing. Okay, so Sarah, over to Katie Paul Hamus for the win. Okay, this is big. This is big.
Let's do it. We got it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We got to go to. Let's go back to our amphibian friend, Dave Kitchen. Let's learn a little bit more about everyone's favorite frog. Okay. How many countries has Dave Kitchen been to? How many countries have Dave Kitchen been to? Is it A, 2, B, 21, C, all but 3, or D, does Canada count? Pretty soon it won't. It'll just be part of the, just kidding.
Now, I know Dave, and it's definitely 21. He is a well-traveled man.
Oh,
That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Okay. I would have to agree with Katie. When you live in England, it's so easy to go to so many different countries. So I'm going to agree with Katie.
Okay. He has 21. That's right. So Sarah for the win. Let's give our contestants a round of applause here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we have time for one more round, unfortunately, because everyone's getting hungry. I can see your faces. So we're going to play one more round. And Lincoln is going to call up our next 2 contestants, which could be any of you. All right, Lincoln. Who do we got?
Alrighty, our next contestants are Dave and Rachel Donatuccio.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's you.
Good luck. Have fun.
Wow. It was very cordial and lovely between the last 2 contestants, which isn't very exciting. So we would like a little, yeah, we want a little something here. Okay, excellent. Winner takes all, just so you guys know. Okay. First thing we got to do is figure out who's going to go first. So let's get a healthy rock, paper, scissors on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, the rock. Okay. The first thing goes to Uncle Dave here. Uncle Dave. Daddy Dave. Okay. Ooh, okay. So who do you want to start with? Uncle Danny. Okay. Don't give him the mic just yet.
Alrighty then.
He's going to talk if you give him the mic. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go with how many different houses has Danielle Lindeblad lived in? Okay, so here are your options.
Well,
you have some options.
Go ahead.
See, he's...
The White House, the Nut House? What?
He goes before you even say anything, because... Okay. All right, A, 17. B is 2, including the camp house. C, 6. Or D, 10. So 17, 2, 6, and 10. Those are your options.
Oh, yeah. What? Daniel Lindeblad.
Danielle.
I know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that senile.
I don't know. The sweetest man in the room.
He just like...
Wow.
He just
Vinny, we're
just turned
surprised.
sour.
Unbelievable. Okay. All right. He's got your back.
Did you say 17?
17 is A. Yeah, 17.
Wow,
That's an
she's
option.
on the road a lot. I'd say 17. I think it was a ridiculous number, I know. But I believe it really was 17 because she likes to move around.
Okay.
She gets around.
17. Do you agree or disagree?
The only thing I agree with is that is ridiculous. I do not agree.
You do not agree.
No, it's 7 or 10.
And it's ridiculous.
Yes.
How ridiculous is it?
Well, not that ridiculous because it's true. 17 houses. So Rachel gets that one. So Rachel, you're O. So you get... Oh. Yep, that's okay. There you go. Hey, that's a nice spot. That's a nice spot to be in, Rachel.
My father was a traveling salesman, I guess.
All right. So go ahead, pick your square.
Eden.
Eden. Okay, she's going across. Okay. Here's your question, Eden. Aaron Lamb's favorite way to relax is to go food shopping. True or false? I actually didn't read it how it's in here because I don't think there's any such thing as food shipping. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's food shopping. So, true or false?
I'm gonna go with false, only because food shopping doesn't seem too relaxing. Because you gotta think like, oh, what do I need at home? Like, what am I missing? You really gotta do some thinking when it comes to food shopping. So I'm gonna go with false.
So just in case at some point we need to inform Eden, hopefully those thoughts have already been decided and figured out before you go food shopping. It will make it less stressful. But what do you think, Rachel?
I'm gonna say her answer just sounds personal, so I'm gonna say true.
You know what, true? Okay. How many people out there find it relaxing to go food shopping? There are those in the crowd. Okay, so is Erin's favorite way to relax to go food shopping? False. She actually loathes it. She can't stand it. Okay, so, all right. Okay, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Connie.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a family ordeal.
Not the first time.
Very nice. Okay.
Did she get it right or wrong?
No, she got it wrong. She got it wrong. Yeah, and he's the ex. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Okay. So, Eden, you said it was false, right? And she said it was true. All right. Just no. All right. So, Connie is up. Okay, Connie, are you ready? If you want to freak out Lindsay Kitchen, just put her in a cage with a turkey. True or false? That's an interesting one.
Where's Lindsay? She had to go. She had to go.
She had to go get in the cage with the turkey.
I feel like she's a tough girl. I can't see her being afraid of a turkey. So I'm going to say that's false.
Okay.
I'm just going to say that is 100% true.
So are you agreeing or disagreeing?
I'm disagreeing.
You're disagreeing. You are disagreeing with your wife.
Yes.
As you go against your daughter in this game.
Yes.
You're in a bad spot, my man. Bad spot.
How are you getting home?
But the one thing that is going for him is he is correct. She is afraid of them. I don't know anybody who wants to be in a cage with a turkey, right? Those things are going to freak out and like... No, it's not cooked. Okay, so... Rachel, I think we all know where you got to go, right? Oh.
Oh, wait.
Well, no. Yeah. He's X, that's right. Yep, okay. So where do you want to go?
Uncle Joel.
Okay. Uncle Joel. His favorite activity, public speaking. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay. So in America, our birth certificates are one page. Yeah, you might want to throw that. How many pages is Sally Jeannie's birth certificate from Guyana?
Well, since I don't know, it's got to be something other than one. So I'm going to say 2.
2. Okay. So
There's no options?
there's no options, so you have to either agree with him or disagree with him.
Disagree.
Disagree. Okay. He is wrong. Now, do you think you know how many pages it could be? If it's not 1, it's not 2. What do you think? Anybody? You already got the square.
5.
5. Not bad. Wrong. Okay. Anybody out there, aside from Sally's family, know how many pages Sally has to carry around with her when she goes to get her paperwork done? 4. Not 15. Not 4. Nope. You guys are dancing all around it. 6. 6 pages. Interesting. Okay. Ooh.
Olivia.
All right, Olivia, you're up.
For the block.
For the block. This is for the block. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You ready, Olivia?
Never.
Perfect, because she doesn't want to be on the stage, so she shouldn't be ready. Did Lydia Robinson get stung by a stingray? Did Lydia Robinson get stung by a stingray? True or false?
You know what? In the nicest way possible, the Robinsons have many, many children. So I'm going to say it is entirely possible that they lost track of her at some point. So I'm going to go with true.
True, okay. That would be just a tough one as a parent, right? You lose track of your kids, stung by a stingray. Definitely not an award. Okay. So what do we think?
I agree.
You agree that that is true?
Calculated assessment, yes.
It was a very, very
Volume.
good answer, but it is false. She's never been stung by a stingray, but she has petted one. She has pet one. So, it doesn't, but doesn't it go,
Wait, so I
he
put-
went to Olivia for the block.
She has to win it herself.
Oh, she does. Okay. So let's see here for the win. Let's see if we can find a real good one for the win. Let's go back to the kitchens because they are so fantastic. Okay. Lindsay. This is for Lindsay. Too bad she's not here, but you'll enjoy this one, Dave. Okay. Lindsay was too slow to get out of the way and was hit by one of the four. Okay. A low-flying drone. B, Hayden's dinner plate. C, a unicycle. Or D, a yellow submarine. So which was Lindsay too slow to get out of the way of, and she got hit by it?
You know what? I can't say it was a submarine because those aren't very common.
And yellow, too.
Yeah, there's a song.
And I don't think Hayden's quite strong enough to throw his dinner plates yet. So
Oh, I don't know. Having kids, I'd argue against that. They can throw things, but anyways, okay. Down to 2.
honestly, I'm gonna go with the unicycle. That feels like a very outlandish idea.
Okay, a unicycle. So this is for the win. Rachel, what do you think? Is she right or is she wrong? With confidence.
I'm going to say she's right.
You're going to say she's right. We have a winner! And we have a loser. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. All right, give him a round of applause. All righty, well, that'll be an interesting dinner tonight. They'll tell us about it next weekend at the business meeting. Let's give a round of applause to all of our squares. Thank you very much. Thank you, squares. And a round of applause for our game show mastermind, Sherry Larson. And our announcer extraordinaire, Lincoln Phillips. Until next time. Yeah, what's that? Okay, so we're going to stay here for a second. Remember the auction in the back? When does that happen? Now. Oh. Oh, gotcha. So the auction is happening as we're doing everything else. So just reminder of the auction. And when are we ready to eat? Now?
Now, but she's okay.
Okay.
Okay. When you guys go downstairs, you're going to see that there are like cookie or muffin tins, right? Muffin tins to carry 6 cups of soup at a time to put and be able to just taste all of them. There are also muffin tins that you're going to put your cookies in. We had them set for 12, but there's only 8 cookies. So they're labeled. There's voting sheets all over your tables. And then just make sure you keep track of which cookie is which number when you're doing your voting. Does that make sense?
Okay, and so what we'll do before we go downstairs, we'll just have a prayer for our lunch. So I'll just say the prayer. Bow your heads. Our gracious God, our Father in heaven, we are so privileged that we can be a part of your family, that we can address you as Father. We thank you to our Lord Jesus. We're appreciative of the work that we've been reminded of today that you did on the cross, and we thank you for the provisions in life that you give us. We are provided for abundantly. We're so grateful for our friendships here, the relationships that we share, and for this food. We know that those natural blessings come from you as well. And we ask a blessing on all of us here, those who are not here, as we continue to enjoy each other's company, but most importantly, keeping our minds focused on our Lord and doing His will, following in His footsteps the way He perfectly served you. So we thank you and praise you in His name. We ask this. Amen.
CYC serving.